Players don't know nice thing, but you know if you talk plenty. So yeah.
Hey, what
My name is David Nanako Tumensa, aka Girl Dad, aka Creative Genius, and I'm Senior Accounts Manager at ReZultz Advertising. I've been doing this for over a decade, so let's go. Previous emoji, that's gonna be real difficult. I have probably a couple. The mind blown, the smiley face, obviously you can see, and a couple of others. Stuff very, very hard to choose for me. So yeah. All right. So Quaker Oats, yeah. So Quaker Oats is something that's or it's a brand that probably most of you people already know. It's a very iconic brand. It's been around for over 5 decades, if not even more. Reached out for us to come up with a campaign to introduce Quaker Oats into the market. Not that I needed any introduction anyway. I mean, it's been here for ages. But what they wanted to do was officially open comms inside the country. So they came to ReZultz Advertising to add a touch of magic to it. Now, the Quaker Oats wanted to introduce 2 different variants. They had the Quaker Oats brand itself, and then their instant action, which was you just add hot water and you can get your meal. So yeah, that was what they came to ReZultz Advertising for us, and we're supposed to do so. So when we delved into the Quaker Oats brand, obviously as part of making sure that we can get our communication on point and on brand, we did a bit of research. Quite a number of things came up during our research. A couple of things that came up was that breakfast is a really, really big deal in the country. As much as we are the Wache people and the Gobe people and Kinke people in the morning, you still have a lot of people who look to their coffees, their cereals, and a couple of other things down the line. One thing we did realize though was the fact that Ghanaians like milk. Miliki miku, nomu pepper. So, and the point that you always had to indicate or show the creamy nature of breakfast was something that we realized that it has to be done to be able to sell. And then when it came to Quaker Oats itself, like we mentioned, even though the brand hasn't really had comms in the country, quite a number of households have it. In fact, it's very, very hard to find a household that nobody knows about Quaker Oats. And back in the day, you would have a couple of people who had the Quaker Oats tin that has been repurposed for so many different things. So that was a pretty interesting bit for us. Then we also realized that a lot of people use breakfast or a lot of the breakfast brands were using taglines that sort of indicated how you should begin your day and how the breakfast or their brands helps you win the day. So you had Nescafe that will talk about good energy or good start here, because their tagline, and a couple of others. So that's also informed how we wanted our comms to approach. And looking at what Quaker had in their portfolio at the time, what we came down with was good start here. Now, creative process. Creative process is something that everybody finds a different way of doing it. And when Quaker came in, it felt like a fresh breath of life, a fresh breath of air. So what we chose to do was this time get outside the office, because we were tired of the office, Charlie, and we just felt that, let's go out there, get some inspiration. So we found a little, chic place inside also to do most of our brainstorming sessions. And it was pretty interesting. Quaker, apparently, because they have heritage and legacy, they had a really, really great brand book. So that helped inform the direction in which we needed to go and look at the best of color and expression of people's faces, the different things. And then what we did was just talk about all the feelings that come along with breakfast as you know it. And that helped inform the different things. Oats that brings family together, also make sure that you have a quick meal. I mean, it came down to so many different things, and then we started throwing ideas around, and we even began to look at, okay, in Ghana, what do you eat oats with? So you have, as most Ghanaians know, you had oats with boiled egg, oats with rice, oats with different things. So yeah, Our creative process just evolved, getting outside the office, adding our personal experiences, and then eventually it brought to light different executions when it came to the creatives. We had some really great execution of Quaker Oats. If you look at the good stats here, there was one artwork or one of the main key visuals, or KVs as is known in the industry, and when we use the visual device, that is the oats crop coming outside of the package itself, and he had the good stats here. And I mean, just picture this somewhere out there on the billboard, and for us, Brian, we were sold. I mean, we were super sold, but in the end, clients are going to clients. They decided to go with another agency. I won't mention it, but we still get fights. But either way, congrats to them. But we do believe that we did really great work, and once their campaign rolls out, we will get to see if we are justified or we are just all losers. But hey, that's the industry space for it. So key takeouts for me would be the fact that one, research is super important to the work. As much as you have a lot of creative brains out there, it needs to be informed and guided. So the research is a super important part of the creative process. Number two, we should remember that all the brands that we live with, all the brands that we work with are part of our daily life. So it is really super important to make sure that the brands are relatable to everyday life, and yeah, you win in that space. And then maybe probably the last but not the least is that clients don't know nice thing, but if you talk plenty. So yeah. Okay, so this has been ReZultz Recap. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.